So again, I tried to make it a recording. I'm watching this TV show. I watched like, I don't know, 4 years before I got the job with H&R Block. So my dad ended up, I've lived in a legal dwelling my whole life. And the law is different. The law is freedom. But when you have responsibilities, your understandings of the freedom are different. So the U.S. Code says that housing authority isn't allowed to deny you to rent your housing. The state has to have a bylaw that prevents renters from using things. Because you honor a contract, you are honorable, and you're honorable within the community. And that's part of freedom. And so the site of that, the pandemonium or the antarchy, that's what it's called antarchy. The actual site is called antarchy. The antarchy is a balance of being a productive citizen, and that's how the sentence would be worded. The antarchy is a balance of being a productive citizen, and that's what the law says, and it's physically what the U.S. Code says. Anyone that questions that can be fined, closed, or arrested, and that's what the law says. It doesn't matter if the state doesn't have the authority to arrest. It says they'll take over the authorities and make an arrest. So I lived in a legal dwelling my whole life. And before my dad sold and went to a retirement dwelling, I got this job. Job was outstanding. And they fucking... So the king of Russia went public and was like, I'm the king, I'm the judge according to the law. I have a copy of the law. It says that I'm the king and I'm the judge of every country here. I am the final authority. If something were to happen, it would be my military. And so, in a current war and a loss, well, don't fucking call me. If you're not going to follow the fucking law, the police action's not strong enough. Don't fucking hold these judges, these investments. I don't have the policing capability anymore. And, which is part of the law. There's an actual law that says that. The same way the housing structure is called antarchy and whatnot. And, so anyways, this business goes into a fucking contract with, and this is like a dog shit, I guess. It's very simple though. So this business, H&R Block, I get a job with H&R Block, and it goes into this contract with one of these countries under the judgment of the King of Russia, and Uber and Lyft. And the contract is, as with most foreign contracts, the law says we're not really allowed to talk to foreigners. We have no interest. They have no interest for us. We have no interest for them, and that's common sense. In business, a business interest could be a document, and so they have insurance. So H&R Block and Uber and Lyft have the insurance company holds the judgment of interest, and the law says no court in the country of America or no court is allowed to hold a judgment on that judgment. And it's actually held by the law says four insurance companies. So how there's like State Farm, Bankers Life, fucking Geico, and so on. Those companies own the judgment, and they're the authority over how the contract is to be paid out unless in use. And if any side breaks the contract, then obviously they've committed a crime to the extent of the crime. And that's why they're not allowed to break it, because so they do a wealth prediction in these type of contracts. If they hold the contract for 10 years or they make it for 10 years, they have a predicted wealth of $32,000. 4 insurance companies will ensure that they get $42,000. the time length of 10 days, they will be paid $42,000, or the insurance will sue the treasurer and force the treasurer to hand over $42,000. If that's what the law says. If they break the contract, then the judgment sides or sways to the owner or a partner of the contract. And so Russia's at war, and America's stepping into it, and they're fucking breaking this contract. And I own a civil case, so I'm like, yeah. It's how the cop did. The cop's fucking smart ass, fucking stupid remarks. That's exactly what the fuck's happening. Civil law wrote criminal law in America. This fucking stupid cop and these stupid judges feel they have a conversation against a person's freedom, and the law doesn't say that. Under no circumstance do you have any words or written statements against a person's freedom. The law is pre-written. If it doesn't fall in the factor of law, then you've committed a fucking crime. And the law says, like, those two contracts will abuse the king, and the king will have no choice but to bomb America, because he will die. His physical body will lose strength. He'll start losing conscience. You know how they're talking about Putin can't think, because fucking he needs to bomb America. And so it's pretty horrible.